Okay, go ahead.
Okay. What you want to do is go up there, click on that, and click on animation to it. Now, it's going to ask you these questions, okay? What we want to do is go camera, so we're going to select on the camera. This is path, so we select on the green button, and I'm going to select on the path itself. Here we go. And click on name the path, whatever you want to do it, that's up to you. Go down, it says target. You want to make sure it says path. Left click on the green button, click on the path, name it. That's fine. That's how it is. You want to go to the right hand side. You want to go at least 30 to 40 of those. That's about all you want to go. You want to go about 40 up top of them, right below it. And you want to go to about, click on about 40 of that, please. And then right below it, I want to go about 3. Okay. Now, right below it, it says display. You want to go conceptual, please. You want to go AVI, please. You want to go to highest. It's going to take longer to do, but it gives you the best rendering of it. So go down to the bottom one, 1200.
Since we're making a video, let's not go all the way down.
That's fine. You want to make sure it says curve. So when you start making a curve and a path, it will follow it nice and smooth. Okay. If you want to preview it, you can. It's going to take a time, but you can take a look at it. Click on preview. What happened is the camera now will start moving. As you can see, the camera is moving through the path we have. And this is current because we have it as a quote area. You want to make sure that we have it on an isometric plane so it does the video. You can see it says a 35 millimeter camera. You can see it going in. If you want it shorter, you can, or less. You can do that if you want to. And if you say okay, click on it real quick, it will start making a path. You want to give it a name. Now, what we normally do, you want to put it on an area that you can erase it or take care of it. So I would like to put it on this desktop for a moment to give it a new path or a name called path 1 or whatever the case be. So you have a file folder. Name that. Now, it also right there says animation setup. Just to make sure that everything's cool, right to go on it. But before you say save, click on that, please, animation setup, settings. And you want to check it just to make sure. You want to make sure it's in conceptual. Sometimes we'll click and go back to wireframe. No, you want to make sure it says conceptual, please. Okay. Resolution, we picked out that one because we're doing a video, but of course you want to do a your video, you want to do a higher rate or two. AVI files is a very good file. It works out fine. Hit OK then. Hit save. There, change back. Hit. And it will start making a video. As you can see, it does in 2 spots. It shows you in front in the top left corner, it shows you a slide bar as it's moving. It tells you how many more minutes should be working out. It also tells you how many frames that currently are there. So let's wait a second here until that's finished. Here we go. Now, it's all set, ready to go. How do we find it? Good idea. I like that answering question. We go down and go to our file folder, please. Go where it is received or placed at desktop, I believe. You will look for the name of it. Click on it. Not play it. Uh-huh. We might have to go with a different video. You do not have the update for AVI file, Joe.
And we could create it again with a different file, just as a quick review.
Right.
The way that we created this was to create a camera. And what we did was once we created that camera, we linked it to this path along with the focal length. And then we went to animation path. And we can just do a second animation path from here if we need to. And so,
No,
um,
just change the AVA file, please.
exactly. So we can go with a WAV file.
Yes, please.
And then we have another 3-second animation. The paths are all set up, right? It looks the same to me. If we preview it. That looks fine. And then if we okay it, it'll ask us the file name again. And so we'll go with Al's animation. And this will be a WAV file.
Works. And of course, it's showing us the path and how it looks right there. It also on top left-hand corner tells you how many seconds or minutes, depending how long you have it set for. It's going to tell you what it is in the slide bar when it's finished. And then we file folder. I'm sorry, Joe, go ahead.
Nope, be my guest. And so if we go back and we find where we put that, files on my computer, CAD 136, and it's called Al's animation. And doesn't seem to know which one to do with this. Let's just see if it takes the default.
Beautiful.
A little quick. Probably need a few more frames. We can walk it through a little slower. All right, great job, Al. So is there anything else we want to do before we post this?
No, but later on they can put some like flowers or benches or whatever else outside of it, so you can see what's outside around it as you take a walk through it. Later on next week we will do a walk around, and that should work out real well. What a little rendering and all.
Great. I'm going to end the video and we'll post this on the main splash page.